I'm sure there's plenty of amazing storytellers out there that you look up to. If you could spend time with just one of them for the day, who would it be?
Matthew Dicks. Matthew Dicks. Have you come across Matthew Dicks? You
Um,
might have. You may have him there on your book. He's
Storyworthy.
yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
Storyworthy. Matthew Dicks is a bit of a he's a bit of a guy. I'm connected to him. I'd love to hang out with him because so Matthew Dicks is just an ordinary guy, a teacher in America
Yeah.
who happens to have had a hell of a life. And he's
Mm.
found the things that have happened to him in his life. And he's spotted that content as it's flown by him. And he has an exercise that I can't remember the name. He basically gets into the habit of every day writing down, this would make a good story. How can I use that?
I'm just going to interrupt you rudely again, just show you what else is on my wall. It's a PDF of
Yeah.
the highlights from Storyworthy.
Ah, how brilliant.
Yeah.
Can send me that as well if you want.
Yes, I will.
But
I will.
But Matthew Dicks is great. I mean, Matthew Dicks is a great storyteller. There's a thing in the US called The Moth, which is it's a storytelling club basically, and you go there. And from what I understand of how it works, is you would turn up there and you'll be in the audience, and they'll say the theme for tonight is kiss, first kiss, or
Right.
something like that. And you're going there, you have to have a story about it, and they'll draw out 5 names from the hat, and those 5 people have 7 minutes to come up on stage and tell a story, and at the end the audience votes for the best story. And
Oh
Matthew Dicks
wow.
just smashes this out of the park every time. I mean, he's won so many of these things. He's a great storyteller. He's structurally, he's quite a contained storyteller.
Yeah.
He You're David Sedaris as well. You know David Sedaris, the American.
No. Name rings a bell, but
Okay,
no.
you should. He's very funny, very funny. He's a writer, but you can listen to. He's got he can hear him reading his books as well. Basically, stories of his life,
Okay.
the troubles of his life, which are just very funny. But Matthew Dicks, I'd love to hang out with Matthew and just pick his brains for a day and just watch him in action.
Okay, here's a deal for you. If
Cool.
we can get Matthew Dicks to come on the 10Q interview,
Yeah.
I will let you guest host it, and you can do that.
That is so okay. That is very cool. Just tell me, what do you need from me? Let's make this happen.
Just go ask him the questions. Just talk to him. They're all the same questions. It's easy. Well, I'm gonna. We'll get on to him afterwards.
Lovely.
If
this happens,
if we can actually pull this off, I'll be stunned and amazed.
Hey, let's aim big.